Power to the truth. I want to leave the link to this stuff here in this video description. How are you feeling inside? Are you calm? Are you cool? Are you collected? Or are you stressed out? This is my spin on, I will entitle Combat Stress. This video is entitled Combat Stress. When I say this is my spin, it's my version for now. Understand that we're subjected to spin on a daily basis. Especially those of us who are exposed to corporate media, the news, etc. Stress is generally thought of in a negative way, where our blood pressure may go up. We have anxiety, cardiovascular systems affected, and stress can also be a positive factor. It can be stimulus for you to make positive changes in your life. So we need to understand that we are beings, B-E-I-N-G-S, not doings. We are human beings. Hopefully, as we evolve in our spirit with love and compassion, we become humane beings above just a regular animal. So what we want to do is promote a balanced way of living so that we're not stressed out on a constant basis. Stress is a killer. Stress can be a silent killer. When we look at the world today, we see that the whole world is stressed out. To different degrees at different levels. Not everybody. Everybody is a nonsense term. It's an absolute term. So we need to see that we are here now, as we need to understand that where does all this stress come from? In general, life itself can be stress. especially if you live in an urban area, especially if you're poor. You know, poor people who are oppressed, exploited, terrorized, are going to tend to be stressed. So it's a matter of how we handle that stress. Life is often what we make it and how we take it. Yet we are born and raised and situated in a given environment, you know, that surrounds us. I maintain that since that Tuesday of 9/11/01, that the world suddenly became a lot more stressed out. And in many ways, we are suffering from PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. At the time we had that fascist fool Bush was in the White House with his cabal, with his clowns like Cheney and Uncle Tom Powell. So after 9/11, became, the whole corporate media was channeled it in the direction of the war on terror. Where the buffoon Bush is saying, well, we're going to have a war on terror, as if thinking he can just have a war on evil, when he's evil himself. So we got a lot of the people in America became paranoid. I remember at first with the anthrax scare. I was at Major Community Campus, and the postman, who was Native American, he was fearful. He had gloves on for handling the mail, and you see, since 9/11, the whole stress level of the world has risen. It's fascism. Fascism controls the corporate media. And fascism is a situation in a country where the corporations basically control the economy and directly and indirectly control the government. So we are living under fascism here now in the USA. We need to understand that we can try to be cool, calm, and collected. Say we're in an urban environment. Use meditation, prayer, yoga, eat good food if you can afford it. Try to avoid toxic substances. I myself am a recovered dope fiend, a recovered drunk, and nowadays I stay away from dope and booze. Yet I still smoke tobacco. My bad. I'm getting the nicotine fit now. So we have to be aware of connected reality. Now, if I'm up in a cabin up in the foothills, you know, and from my cabin door I can see the valley, and I can hear the birds, and the air is fresh and clean, and you know, I might hear the sound of the stream up the way, and it's a beautiful sunny day, and a light breeze coming through, and I'm going to become more and more calm than I am here now in downtown Sacramento. You know, sometimes I got dope things just a distance away. You know, we're under surveillance here, you know, in the capital of California. So our level of stress is influenced a lot by our immediate environment. And at the same time, you know, we got to look at what external factors cause us stress. And it sounds real simplistic, but in the long run, if we were to come together as one humanity and destroy the evil fascist empire along with its corporate capitalism and all who stand in our way, be they the army, the police, the undercovers, those who stand in our way, we need to get them out of the way. They either stand down or they stay away. In the long run, that would go a long way towards helping to combat stress. People who are living in the misery of poverty, worried about their next meal, worried about being evicted on any given day, worried about warrants that might be out for them, arrest warrants, and just the whole stressful lifestyle of being low income, poor, hungry in the USA is stress. So I'm not too concerned about, you know, the yuppie with a rich mom and dad, you know, worrying about his little college final and stuff. I'm more concerned about people on the street level. So at the same time, understand that even if you are a yuppie and doing well, you still live in a society. And we're ultimately social beings, social animals. And keep in mind that being an animal is not necessarily a bad thing. Just do what you can to combat stress in your life. And understand that as we change, work on transforming society for the better, as we work on shining light where there's darkness, we are working on creating a new world. And being involved in that liberating process goes a long ways towards getting the stress off us. It's just my spin. Like I said, I could have it all wrong. I could be right, I could be wrong. Stress is a killer. Check out the links below, study, and give me feedback. You know, feedback is the lifeblood of social media. Power to the people.